changing populations. You know, our lifespan these days is pretty crazy. I mean, back in the day, people only lived to be like, I don't know, 12, and they were really short. But, you know, since people are living longer, people are going to have chronic diseases, whether it be cancer or whatever, that they try to maintain life as long as possible. Hopefully it's a decent life. Sometimes I think we want to maintain life just to maintain life, even if that life no longer is worthy of living, which is problematic in my mind. I don't know. All about quality. Changing populations. So chronic disease we're going to be dealing with. Since people are living longer, there's always issues of race and culture, and back to issues of poverty and money. By 2042, people from current minority racial ethnic groups will comprise the majority of the U.S. population. This presents an unprecedented richness of diversity. Unfortunately, it is anticipated that people from minority groups will still have disproportionately fewer educational and professional opportunities than others, meaning that the number of underprivileged individuals in the United States will probably rise. That's huge. And also, we all know that folks who don't have access to good education and all that stuff lack health literacy, trying to bridge those gaps. And doctors are still mostly white dudes, and professors like me. Oh, woe is me, a middle-class, highly educated white dude. Okay, so it says currently minorities comprise about 12% of physicians and 18.5% of registered nurses, which is far smaller than their representation in population. As a result, the odds are that patients will be treated by caregivers who differ markedly from them in terms of knowledge, needs, and cultural beliefs. Yeah. So, lots of things to think about when we think about changing populations. Technology. That's huge. We got telemedicine. Julian called somebody. Who are you going to call? I'm going to call Ghostbusters. I saw that first movie in the theater. It's great. I read the story. Julian, when Julian visits the doctor, she confirms that his appendix is slightly enlarged. She prescribes antibiotics and asks Julian to check in with her daily via email so they can closely monitor his symptoms, since appendicitis can be life-threatening. But isn't that service? That's good service. I can check in with my doctor via email. Actually, my doctor has texted me before with results from your every year blood work. A nurse is available around the clock. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's fancy. But all this stuff we have more access. People text, and also it's not just doctors, right? I get my meds from CVS, and they text you and tell you, they call you nonstop, and then you go and you buy stuff and you get those huge receipts that you can wallpaper your room with. Actually, there was a little meme on Facebook that I saw I thought was really funny. It said that science has shown that the Earth is only 8 receipts away from the sun, 8 CVS receipts away from the sun. I thought it was pretty funny. So e-health options, mobile apps, all sorts of different things, and it's not just to consume, and people can create their own information. Storytelling. There's a lot of folks who are dealing with things that have their own blogs, tell their own recovery stories, all this type of stuff. There are EMRs, electronic medical records, and I think I have one because my doctor doesn't use paper anymore. My doctor has like an iPad or something. What's that? But in any case, yeah, so But this is huge. I mean, the technology out there. And I wanted to close with this. And I'll let you read that stuff because and there's chapters about technology later on. But WebMD, also the CDC, all sorts. The Mayo Clinic, you can call sorts of stuff. But the symptom checkers, I love the symptom checkers. Sometimes I just go in there and just make up stuff because it's so much fun. So let's do that. Have you ever done that? Have you done this? It's fun. Okay, let's go to WebMD. Let's figure out what's wrong with me. Or me. I'm a male. Although gender is different from sex, so these people are stupid. Age, choose one. Okay. How old am I? Give me 50, what? 45 through 54. That's 10 years. Okay. I'm not going to give my zip or submit. Step 1, click on the body to find and choose symptoms or select the categories. I'm like Julian. I have tummy ache, abdomen, lower abdomen. Do I have bleeding? No, I do have bloating. Made worse or none of the above. Finish. Bulging veins? No. Distended stomach? Drainage or pus? Frequent bowel movements? I'll put that down. Lump or bulge? Muscle cramp? Pulsating sensation? I'll go with that. That sounds pretty cool. Swelling? None of the above. Worms in stool? I'll go with that, dude. Okay. Invisible deformity? Yeah, I have a visible deformity every time I look in the mirror. Might as well. Okay. So, let's see. Possible conditions. I got worms, pinworms, irritable bowel syndrome, gastroenteritis, that's constipation, aortic aneurysm, that sucks, lactose intolerant, lactose muscle strain, bee or wasp sting, benign cirrhosis, cognitive heart failure, congestive heart failure, not cognitive heart failure. Well, look at all this stuff I might have, and they have to list sort of every possible thing. The computer turned off. We're all dying. Oh, but then what happens, right? You think you have something, you find the worst case scenario, and it's like, oh my God, I've got, when you might just have gas and it's like gas pains. Okay, colon cancer. Oh crap, right next to one another. But it's amazing how, and you can check your symptoms. You can ask an MD, because this dude right here, this white dude, is ready to answer your questions. Okay. All right. So I mean, technology is a blessing and a curse, right? Just like everything. So it can empower us as patients, but also scare the living hell out of us. All right. That's good enough. What I'll do tomorrow is move into the managed care stuff, and I'll say a lot more about the Affordable Care Act and try to give you a lot more information about what I'm looking for when we do the debate between Trump and Obama. So take care. I hope you have a great Wednesday. It's the camel's favorite day today, right? 'Cause it's